It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads. Hey guys, not Ethan and Sarah again. They are off this week going skiing. I am here, Grace, the brand manager, with the lovely Joy Robertson. Thank you, Joy, for helping me out this Wednesday morning.
Hey, if anybody's going to get me up early, it's going to be Grace. So,
that's so sweet.
The glasses this morning, but I'm going to do what I can. So it's good to see you. Thanks for having me on again. Appreciate it.
Thank you for helping me. All right, let's go ahead and get into some news. We've got some big stories this morning. Springfield restaurateur Michael Feltz has been sentenced to prison and ordered to pay restitutions for the Paycheck Protection Program, it's a mouthful, fraud scheme case that was prosecuted by the federal government. Feltz, who pleaded guilty in July of 2023, was participating in a wired fraud conspiracy, and he was sentenced yesterday. 24 months in prison and paying nearly $8.2 million in restitutions. He's also subject to 3 years of supervised release after completing his prison term. If you guys are familiar, he was the owner of Taco Habitat, Hot Cluckers, and Bourbon and Beal. This case has gone on for quite a while. He admitted in participating to wire fraud conspiracy that attempted to obtain nearly $14 million between January of 2018 and September of 2022. And it was multiple. The big one was the PPP loans, and then there were multiple other loans that he tried to get. So that is officially, the sentencing is done.
I guess that wraps it up. That's not exactly what the PPP was for. So.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So I have one for you. At this week's City Council meeting, Councilmember Brandon Jensen brought back the controversial rezoning debate for the corner of Sunshine and National, which is pretty controversial among the folks in the neighborhood. The proposal, rejected back in October, is tied to a court fight to keep the area zoned for single-family homes. Beautiful homes in that area, by the way. According to City Code, a 6-month wait is required before a new rezoning measure can be brought before council by the developer, but a member of the council can reintroduce it. Okay, Jensen hoped to restart the process with new changes, but he admitted he messed up by not properly communicating with neighbors and apologized for creating a little bit more tension here. He is quoted as saying, "Anything you do for me without me is against me," in reference to bringing this up without the go-ahead from the people who live in the neighborhood. Now, residents of this University Heights area have been against the idea of commercial development in their neighborhood since it first came up back in August of 22. The debate's been very heated, with locals standing firm on keeping that particular area residential. Okay, council voted to table the bill until the next meeting in January, around the 13th, unless a new sponsor emerges from the other council members. It won't be brought back for a vote according to council procedures. So that issue continues and likely will for a while.
Yes, it keeps getting brought up, and it's a very hot topic. I mean, I can see it. I understand both sides of it. You want to put something there, but then at the same time, I get it. The neighborhood, they want to keep it preserved. So it's a tough one.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out.
Yeah. All right. There are going to be 3 sports tournaments coming in 2025 that could bring nearly $3 million to Springfield. That's super exciting. Yeah. The Springfield Sports Commission is teaming up with local groups to bring in some less mainstream sports like futsal, archery, and rugby. So we're going to have some big tournaments of those 3 sports coming up. First is the futsal shout out. It's happening in January, which is coming up super quick. In case you didn't know, because I'm not a sports person, futsal is a soccer variation played indoors on a smaller hard court, kind of like a basketball court. And it uses a heavier, smaller ball than soccer. So there's going to be a girls tournament January 3rd through 5th that'll have about 70 teams.
Wow.
And the boys on January 10th through 12th will bring in about 110 teams, which is huge. So combined, the tournaments are expected to have a big economic impact, about $890,000 to bring in, and over 1,000 hotel room nights. So that is going to be a huge deal for the Springfield area.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
then looking forward to the other two, the Rugby Northern Super Regionals is in May 2nd and through 4th of 2025, expected to generate $678,000. And then the Archery US Open is going to be in August of it's going to be August 13th through 16th, and it will bring in an expected $958,000 and over 600 competitors. So these are really big deals. And then all of course, are going to be happening at the Sportstown Complex, the $30 million facility that's out by the airport, and it's beautiful. Haven't gone out and seen it. And yeah, Springfield beat out places like Columbia and Wichita for these events. So it's a really big win for Springfield.
That's a big deal. Youth sports particularly is a huge thing. But like USA Archery and some of these, this is a very big deal. This is a feather in our cap for sure. And I have not actually been inside, but every time I go to the airport, I look over and I see the Betty and Bobby sign, and you look back there, this place is huge.
It's huge and it's beautiful.
I have got to go out there and see it. It's just amazing. So that's a good thing for Springfield for sure. Okay, here's a little bit of news from Republic. Okay, very fast growing area. The Republic Area Chamber of Commerce has announced a ribbon. Let's go with that. Ribbon cutting happening tomorrow, Thursday, December 19th. Okay, Main Street Market and Flowers. That's where it's going to happen. 143 North Main Street in Republic. Aim to arrive around 11:30 to noon for networking and refreshments. They're going to have treats. They're going to have coffee. They're going to have tea. It's going to be a festive sort of holiday atmosphere, I'm sure. Main Street Market and Flowers is the Ozarks' premier destination for timeless antiques, which should be interesting. Elegant antique furniture, thoughtful gifts, and fresh flowers. So that'll be a very nice addition to the Republic area. So if you want to go and ribbon cutting and have a treat, head out there tomorrow between 11:30 and noon. Very cool.
I love a good antique store, so I might have to go out there.
That'd be fun. Would be fun. Yeah.
Yes. All right. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has unveiled the first rendering of its planned local temple. While the Latter-day Saints announced this plan for the temple in 2023, and they disclosed the location earlier this year, a rendering has not been available until now. So you can see a picture of what it looks like. And if you look it up online, it's really beautiful. So that image was shared in a December 16th news release. And Missouri is home to more than 80,000 Latter-day Saints and over 160 congregations. Springfield, Missouri will be the third temple in the state, joining Kansas City and St. Louis. They have the first two. The timeline for the building of this temple was not released, but it's super exciting for the community here because the closest before this was in Bentonville, Arkansas. So that was quite the trip. And I know that they go to temples for certain religious practices, and it'll be super nice for that large community in the Ozarks to have a place in Springfield.
All right. Very cool. Good news there. I have something exciting at the zoo. Dickerson Park Zoo has a brand new addition to the family, a baby giraffe, if you haven't heard. Yeah. According to a press release early yesterday morning, Emma the giraffe gave birth to baby Gelner. Okay, the sex of the giraffe has not been determined. It takes a minute. Don't know how that works, but
I don't either.
If you're wondering where the name came from, Mark Gelner is a past president of Friends of the Zoo board, and the Gelner family continues to be incredible supporters of the zoo, according to zoo spokesperson Joey Powell, who I just adore. She said it was a unanimous decision to name the giraffe after the Gelner family, so I think that's really cool. The giraffe building will remain closed to the public for now, but is expected to open within the next few days so everybody can see the baby giraffe. So do I understand that maybe you have a picture that you can share?
Do. I have two pictures actually. So if you're watching the video version, you can see the picture. Here is the first picture of baby Gelner.
Aww.
So adorable. And then I actually have a picture of the Gelner family. They got to meet the giraffe. So that's super cool.
That's
the zoo posted those pictures today. So it's super sweet. If you're watching the video version, you can see it. So if you're listening to the audio version, go over to YouTube or Facebook. That was a plug for the video version.
There you go. Take a look. You know you're going to want to see it. What a cutie.
Yes.
All right. Congrats to all the folks at the zoo and the Gellner family for sure.
Yes. All right. And we have a couple of contests that we've been talking about. It is the last week of the Branson Bowl. This week's prize is a Tony Richardson signed jersey and Branson official vacation destination of the Kansas City Chiefs custom gear. It's a mouthful, but it's really cool that Branson is that for the Chiefs. So we've got some gear for that as well. All you need to do is go to aroundtheozarks.com and click on the contest tab and then click on Branson Bowl and enter the keyword. And I'm not as good as Ethan or Blasky whenever I say the keyword, but I'm going to try. Okay. The keyword is, I can't even do it without laughing, musicians. So enter the keyword. Yes. Enter the keyword at the website and we will announce the winner on Friday.
Okay, good luck, everybody. That's exciting. Speaking of the Chiefs, in case you missed getting Chiefs tickets with the Branson Bowl, we have got another chance for you. Smouse Foundation Repair and Waterproofing has teamed up with us to give one lucky person a pair of tickets for the first home Chiefs playoff game. Okay, just go to aroundtheozarks.com, click on contest, and you will see it. No special keyword, no secret password, no, anything mystical about it. Just no keyword needed. Very easy. Just go to aroundtheozarks.com, click on contest. There you go. And good luck and go Chiefs.
Yes, that's going to be a big game for sure. I don't think we know exactly when it's going to be. Don't quote me because I'm not a sports person, but I think we still have one more game to get through before we know when it will be, but we have tickets to it either way. So
that is very cool. That is very cool for sure. Go Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. Be easy on that ankle. We need you, man. Don't mess it up.
Yes. That I don't want him to get hurt even worse. So we'll see what happens with him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Joy, thank you so much for helping me out. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
Guys for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning.
All right. Have a good one.